Guys, Westham 0, Newcastle United 1. Mohammed Kudus did not play bad today. In my previous video, I told you Mohammed Kudus has a very good statistics against Newcastle United. But rather unfortunate today, he had a lot of chances, which I believe he could have buried it. He could have had a goal today, but then it did not work. It shows you that Mohammed Kudus' season is not really going great. But then his performance today, it was A1. We are going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Newcastle's plan for Mohammed Kudus for this game. They did everything they could to the point where Damben was man marking Mohammed Kudus. Guys, I'm going to tell you about that. And also tell you about Mohammed Kudus' goal celebrations too. The camera captured it. It was hidden somewhere in the stadium, waiting for Mohammed Kudus to score a goal, so he goes to take it. So guys, we are going to discuss all this live here, but before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Quickly, let's jump into it. West Ham versus Newcastle United. For me, Newcastle United are a team that want to be in the top 6. West Ham are a team that do not want to be in any relegation battle in the EPL. So these are teams that really need the 3 points. But for me, before this game, I was telling my friends that Newcastle might win, but I see Mohammed Kudus scoring. So I was hoping for that result because Newcastle, they might not play well, but then they will end up grinding the result. And that was what they did exactly today. West Ham played very well. They handled the ball with care. They did all the right things. They had all the big chances in the game. But only that West Ham failed to capitalize on their chances, especially Mohammed Kudus, Bowen. They all failed to capitalize on their chances. They were not clinical enough in today's game. They could have easily won that game by 2 or 3 goals. If they were clinical, they could have won that game. There were chances in that game that I believed West Ham should have scored. Also, the officiating in the game was bad. There were times in the game that I believe West Ham should have gotten a penalty in that game. Let's be very honest. 2, penalty incidents. I felt like it should have gone the way of Newcastle. That did not go their way. Now let's talk about Mohammed Kudus. Today, he played extremely well. I think Mohammed Kudus himself, he knows that anytime he plays against Newcastle United, there is something within him that allows him to score. There is a beast within him that comes out anytime he plays against Newcastle United. Today, he tried and tried and tried. When the game started, West Ham were playing a 3-5-2. Now, 2 up front, Mohammed Kudus was playing there with Jared Bowen. They played there until they considered the goal. When they considered the goal, the formation changed. They were now playing a 4-back. Mohammed Kudus went to the left wing and still was doing his job. He was doing well. To the point that Newcastle United knew that the way Mohammed Kudus was getting all the supplies, all the balls, they had to send players to that direction. So they sent Damben. Look at Damben, giants. It was a David and Goliath fight. Physicality-wise, look at Mohammed Kudus, Kitwebi, Damben, Kessie. And, he was attacking him here and there. But Kudus, forget Zongo Boy and forget Kudus today. It will be very difficult to take the ball out of Kudus' leg. Yeah, Kudus, it is very difficult to dispossess him today. Like, today, he forced. He really did well. It was rather unfortunate that the chances he had, he should have scored them. For me, I was just screaming, Kudus score, Kudus score. I prophesied in my previous video that you score, so I beg you score. But it wasn't scoring. Kudus wasn't scoring. That was my only problem. But around the second half, the camera captured Mohammed Kudus' goal celebrations tool at one corner somewhere. And he covered with some red cloth. I was like, hey, Kudus prepare your mind, say they can't score. So he hid the goal celebrations tool for the stadium inside. It was behind the goal post, and they were moving it. I was like, Kudus, make ready pass me. Kudus is FT. Today he wanted to score a goal. I'm not going to lie to you. The fact is that stool was hidden somewhere just for him. He wanted to score a goal today, but it's rather unfortunate that they did not get that goal. Now, let's take a look at Mohammed Kudus' statistics and numbers very quickly. He played the full 90 minutes. He had 1 shot on target, 2 shots blocked. A goal attempt successful, 2 out of 4. Total touches, 52. Accurate passes completed, 21 out of 27, accumulating to 78%. 1 key pass. If you take a look at his rating, he was rated 6.9. And you can see the rest of the statistics live here on your screen. In my own opinion, he performed extremely well. If you are playing in a West Ham team where the forwards are trying their best, but the defenders will be fooling. Somebody like Mavropanos. Oh, Charlie, Mavropanos, I don't know what else to say. Kilman, see, West Ham have the most Zukuest defenders in this world. Zuku defenders. Kilman, Mavropanos, Omniomasa, Tobido, Piasa, Omasa Papa. Their forwards too. I mean, it was so bad. But I think the coach did a mistake today. He should have played Paqueta earlier in the game. Paqueta should have started the game. That's the truth. When Paqueta came into the game, you could see there was a change, there was a difference. Paqueta not starting that game was the mistake. But Kudus himself, oh, my brother, Kudus play extremely well. And you know the funny thing, his matchup with Dan Ben, bro, everywhere Kudus was passing, Dan Ben was with him. And not only Dan Ben, it got to a point, 2, 3 players were around Mohammed Kudus. Guy, if you were Kudus, I'm not sure that it would be easy for you even in this game. Even if it was Ronaldinho that was playing today in this West Ham team, he would have found it difficult. He would have found it difficult, Charlie. See, Kudus really did well today. It's just rather unfortunate. I'm sure Stoneboy is in the stand somewhere, hoping that Kudus will score and then he'll be jumping Hellcats to the skelter. It was the last time Stoneboy went to visit Mohammed Kudus. It was against Newcastle. Now, boy, Kudus scored a goal. So to me, I had this feeling that Kudus will try and do something. And today, see, he played very well. If this is the Kudus that is coming to the Black Stars, the national team, we'll say you're good to go. I'm not going to lie to you. Kudus was extremely good. Played about 3 positions today. He played today as a forward with Jared Bowen. He played as a left winger, played as a right winger. I'm talking about Kudus at the sweat. It'll not be easy. It'll not be easy. But guys, the truth of the matter is Kudus played extremely well and I'm really happy about his performance. I have nothing bad to say about his performance today. I'll be surprised if someone comes out to say that because he did not score a goal or because he did not give an assist, he did not play well, then you're a hater. For me, that is what I'm going to say. If he performs well, we need to talk about it. Don't blame the loss on Kudus. No. The defenders, they did a lot of mistakes. So if I see someone blaming the loss on Kudus, they understand that probably you don't understand football or you don't watch the game or you are following SofaScore, only the ratings to judge the game. No, watch the game and you understand that Kudus played well. So don't come here and sit and say, oh, they lost because Kudus and are not dribble on your chances on one shot. No. If you watch the game, then you understand that Kudus did his duties. Chances nearby you, but you don't say chances, Bowen who say be, so shakes who say be. You understand my point. But guys, this is all I have to say about Mohammed Kudus' performance today for West Ham against Newcastle United. They lost. We hope that, he comes to the national team, do some wonders for us. Chad and Madagascar, they must fall. Kudus is going to score 3 goals against Chad, 3 goals against Madagascar, and he's going to score 2 goals during the international break. I say so. I've prophesied in his life. Say amen. Charlie, I'll make sure to see you in the next one. We go viral.